there, peasants, and welcome back to Chayification. It has been a heck of a bloody long time since we did anything with the good old Chayification, but we are back, and the reason is, well, I didn't lose interest in the game so much. It's just I kind of just stopped playing it. I had this huge city going, and it was kind of stagnant, and I couldn't be asked to do anything with it. But we're back, and the reason why we're back in such large quantities is because After Dark is now out. Now, if you're wondering, Che, what on earth are you on about? What the hell are you chatting about now? What is After Dark? After Dark is the Cities Skylines first expansion pack. Yeah, I know, it's already got an expansion pack. And that is basically makes it so it actually turns night. Oh my god, and there's some new features. There's some new features here. What have we got feature-wise? The hugest, biggest, most expansive feature is definitely the added amount of industrial specialization, and it's now the commercial specializations. Now, you can either have tourism specialization, leisure specialization, and of course just a standard commercial one as well. And that's not only the additions that have come with it, but you've also got extra parts to do with. We now have taxis we can get. We now have an international airport that you can get now, rather than just having a standard boring, not that one, standard boring airport. You have this, which is like a load of like random stuff. It's like loads of touristy kind of things, like marinas and restaurant piers and beach volleyball courts and stuff like that. So there's quite a lot you can add. There's some more things you can add to it. Now, they are kind of annoying because you have to have kind of roads to them still, which is kind of irritating. But these all just literally just sit any old place next to the whatever it's called, whatever these things are called, the side, next to the side, whatever. They just go into wherever there, which is really kind of useful. Now, there are plenty of other additions to the game as well. We have prisons. Prisons is a huge thing. Prisons was not here before. The prison is a correctional facility to transform criminals into law-abiding citizens. Police stations have jails to hold criminals for a short time, but prisons are needed to rehabilitate them. So there's prisons as well. What else new stuff have we got? Oh, and of course, the day and night cycle. The day and night cycle. Now, last time we were playing this, what happened? There was people dying and people were sick still for some reason. We're being annoyed. There's loads of sick people down here. Loads of dead guys. So we need to sort that out. We are going to sort that out. Right, here we go. What are we going to do? Now, there is no cemetery or anything down here. So we're going to place that. That should hopefully fix a good proportion of the whole, you know, like loads of dead people down here. I don't even know if they've got a healthcare down here. Okay, they do, but not enough. We're going to have another one. We're going to add a second, whatever this place is called, a second clinic down here to cheer people up even more. Now, obviously, this is the area where there's a lot of industry going on here. There's a lot of industry, so there's a lot of traffic, and there's a lot of people here. Let's speed up time. There we go. We've got stuff moving at our usual pace. Now, down here as well, we seem to have some death going on, but I'm pretty sure all these are covered. The old death. Yeah, this place is more or less covered. Except for a little bit there, but more or less this whole area is covered with the old... Oh, it's going night. Look, it's getting dark, everybody. Oh my god, it's Chayification's first night. It's been day for 1 billion years in Chayification, but look at it. It's gradually becoming awesome. I mean, I really like these. These look really cool. These big spotlights they've got on here. And then we go straight down the middle. We got this like strip of light. Oh, it just looks nice. I really like it. I think it looks so cool. Especially when you get stuff like this, when like traffic jams and there's all like pretty lights. They're all having a rave down here. It just looks nice. That's not going to drive straight. That should just happen there, and that should have exploded. But oh well. Nonetheless, there we go. We have night. The sun's still going down. It's you see the sun over there. Go on, sun. Go away now. Do one. Oh god. Why is the power? Oh bollocks! My entire place runs off of solar power. I've just realised this. Oh cock. Well, that's not good. That is not good. That now means... Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, you little sod. I did not think of that at all. Oh, God. Come on, daytime. Right, okay. Clearly didn't think of that one. I thought they would have held some sort of power during the night, you know, to push them over the edge. But they do still... I think they do. They don't make anything. Okay, that's kind of... I get it, but at the same time, I mean, come on. We need to... Right, that needs addressing. That seriously needs addressing. Now, okay. So, what can we do instead? Now, I have this as a new mod here. But I don't know. It doesn't really produce that much power. It requires more power. Oh, that one produces quite a lot. 128. But it's not near enough. That is not near enough power. So I'm feeling that I might have to add a freaking nuclear power plant. But the problem is, I don't really want my idiots, you know, people who work here, to then screw the place up. So I may need to build a separate area, like up here somewhere, to maybe try and get a power plant working. What is this here? Is this housing? So this is housing here. Okay, well, we can have it coming off of here. This is like a thing. You know, this is an area where it could exist. We're gonna have to. I kind of. What is that? Why have I got these bus let? Oh man, did I accidentally turn on a mod without meaning? I actually did. I think bus/taxi. I think I did. I think I accidentally turned. Oh my god, I'm losing so much money. Pretty sure I may have turned on a mod without. No, where was the rest of them? Have I turned on a mod without realizing? I think I have done. Oh well, I'm not using anything in the meantime, so we'll sort that out. We'll sort that out. In fact, just gonna quickly sort it out now, I think. Actually, no, fuck it. Screw it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. If it screws up, it screws up. We just have to come back again. I can't be bothered to log out and then come back again. Right, so we need to build. We really need to build a nuclear power plant, and we're gonna have it probably down here somewhere. So we're gonna have the nuclear power plant. It's not just sitting here. We're gonna have it sitting down here. We'll make it look pretty and all that jazz. Because it's nuclear. It's a big deal having a nuclear power plant. You can't just chuck a nuclear power plant down any old joint because, you know, shit goes down. So we're going to attempt. We've got it still paused. We're going to have this good old nuclear power plant. Now, you see, I might add these CNX data center things. And this is a new mod that I've got a hold of. This is kind of like this. It just looks really cool. I actually don't know what it is. It just looks really cool. So I insisted in having to download it. But it's essentially a mod that adds this sort of weird power, it's not really power grid, it's just kind of this strange business that kind of exists. But it looks cool. I like the look of it. Now, I think I might just leave it as that, in all fairness. Maybe not this is quite as long. I'll probably change that down a little bit. So we'll go across sort of at the edge of it. Do the same that side. I know it's not exact perfection even. Perfection, I was going to say. But we can have these here as well. You know, that help. Anyway, let's just join this up and we'll reinitiate the game. Because currently I have this on port. Oh, where am I going to put it? Okay, I could join onto here. Or straight down even. I need it somewhere because I need power lines getting there. I need bloody power lines! Bloody power lines! Yeah, we're going to do like this. And the power line literally coming straight up. That was really conveniently and well timed. Oh god, yeah, they have to have shit ton of water, don't they, these things do. Great. But this is either going to work really well or not at all. Now let's see what is it just going to go off? I thought it needed loads of water. Okay, yeah, the water's going down. Water is going down. How much water does it actually need? How much do they need? They need... Where are you? What power plant of power planty goodness. They need 1,900 water. Wow, that's a lot of water. But I have tons of it. Actually, it's not really that much. And now, come to think of it, it ain't that much. Yeah, I'm very aware I have taxi things now. But I feel like I should have more water. Where's my water? My water pumps are... No, they're not my water pumps. Where are my water pumps? There they are! Hiding down here, you cheeky devils. Just add a few more just to cover what I've just added. So let's hope that this should bring back everything. Now that we have this power plant down here running. Because I forgot about that. I genuinely didn't think about that. That's annoying though, because now they're kind of pointless. Everything's fine in the day, and then this is just running at night, just because it's like I kind of have to. It's like, yeah, I kind of have no choice. Anyway, never mind. Right, I feel like this little bit in the middle should be bars and stuff like that. So we're going to do that. We're going to make this very much a bar area. I mean, oh, hang on. No, I really need to do the whole lot first, don't I? Because having this little circle is just going to get in the way. Now, all of the inside... Okay, so all of this inside of it here, what I will do is I will draw around it. Even though it's going to keep flicking off and trying to go down the road. In fact, let's just trace the road. Let's just trace the effing road. There we go. So we can fill this bit in. But I want its... No. It wants its own circle here, which we want to try and turn into pubs and nightclubs. So this bit here is just going to be regular. And then this bit here is nightlife. Concord Park is what it's known as. And then the outsidey bit, which is all primarily living, will convert over as well. I could have sworn this was bigger. Maybe I had to make this thing bigger. It's kind of annoying. Here we go. We're just going to follow it. Nope. Oh, man. Biggest mistake in the world there. Go away, Cooper District. We're going to have that going up here. We'll draw it along the side here as well. I've just got to be careful when it when it comes to tracing the rest of it. No, I don't have to trace along the road, but it just looks neat. I like neatness. Neatness looks good. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'll try and colour the rest in without murdering the hell out of the centre bit. So the nightlife stuff, often or not, becomes... during the day, I believe they're just like restaurants and whatever, but when night kicks in, they sort of turn into sort of like bars and clubs, and you can have sort of like touristy areas. That's nice. Pine Park. We have Concord Park, Lafayette Square, and the other one. So, as you can see, we have different... There's some extra district policies now. You have harsh prison sentences. The prison sentences are twice as long as usual, and the harsh verdicts keep the worst felons off the streets. So, in other words, the worst of the worst go there. You have schools out, which is citizens who prefer to work over education. So that's really useful to have around, like really basic industry. Really useful to have around there. You've also got here let go of leisure, which leisure specialised areas stop generating tax income, but have a hefty boost in their entertainment and attractiveness value. So that gives loads of people like, hey, let's go do that. You have here NIMBY, which is no loud noises, and you have Old Town as well, which is only residents and businesses allowed to do that. And of course you have here now this biking sort of thing, which is kind of awesome. You have all these extra little bits and bobs that really help. No, we don't want to blaze taxes, sorry, we want high-tech housing. This one we want big business. Have big business on there as well, because that could come in handy. So is anything doing? Look! They've become clubs and things. What are you? Alta. I don't know what that is, but still. You have some other places here. You have Italian restaurant there by the looks of it, although it's still called That's a Discount Store, even though it looks like an Italian restaurant. And this one is Play Where You Want Arcade. So you have a big arcade here. Awesome. That's cool. There's a big arcade there. That's nice. So we need to really... So basically zoning is becoming this huge, much more of a bigger deal. Much more of a bigger deal, in fact. However, it's still proving... Since I've been playing this, I've kind of dabbled in it today. It's been proving kind of difficult to try and figure out where and what to add to. So obviously you really need to plan a little more about where your tourist attractions are going to be, and then you just nail the hell out of that bit with tourism. So for example, in the future I might have a big tourist area up here, which comes off here and goes into big tourism and can join down here and whatnot, which is doable, and that can be our main tourist area. Don't know why that's... Why is that not bit? Oh, it's a park. Although that needs to be filled in, because that's going to do my head in. So there's these areas that you can have specialization now, which is an interesting addition to the game. It can really change how you're doing something. So for the future, obviously you can get these as well, which are new specialization starts. You get casinos, driving ranges, fountains, luxury hotel, and a zoo. Can't wait to build a freaking zoo. That's going to be awesome. But like I said, you can have specialised areas which is specifically for tourists. So you'd have your train station there, probably. You'd have a train station there. It'd be not too far from your airport. I mean, this bit here would be kind of cool to have a tourist area on. Get something across here and just have this as primary tourism. And kind of have it as a... Or even here. Maybe even down here, because I can build on my... whatever they're called. Things that stick out into the water. What are they even called? What are they called? What are they called? Those things that stick out into the water. Whatever. But, I mean, for now, I could easily make this tourism, this little bit here, considering what's built around it. I mean, you've got a train station. We could easily have a tourism block here. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to have tourism here. It kind of, basically, this update, expansion pack, kind of, it doesn't force you, but it kind of makes you want to have more smaller, districts rather than having just the same district over and over and over. it adds these extra little parts. See, this is just going to wipe the hell out of all of this lot and rebuild. But it'd be nice to add in some other stuff as well. So we can have like riding stable. You can have a beach volleyball. I mean, a lot of this works very well for beaches and stuff. But I don't really have any beaches here. So we're going to add that, which is a nice little skate park. Oh my goodness! What are all these? Is that a hotel or something? It is a hotel. Wow, we just hundreds of hotels just suddenly flew up. That's cool. Although I'm tempted now as well to change what this is. Tempted to make this a you know, from sort of lining up the same part, have this as a. God, there's loads of people coming out. What is going on here? Are these? I mean, what is this? Why is there so many people coming out of this this bit here? Oh my god, look at them all! Oh, I think this is to do with the train station. That would make sense. So this bit here I'm going to turn into a... Is that a high density or low density? I don't know. Ooh, good question, Chay. Good question. We're going to have a high density, but we are going to go for this type of leisure instead. Just normal leisure. Why wouldn't it let me... Okay, there we go. So this bit instead, no, is going to be... I'm probably going to do it all the way down here, actually. Make much more sense. So this little bit here is going to be entirely like normal leisure. Right, now this bit here, this does not need to, you don't need to be there anymore. You're just in the way. And I don't feel like you should be there either, because everyone seems to be coming out of this bit, this little particular bit. So this area is going to change to this type of leisure. So bars, you know, that sort of thing. Nightlife. Whereas this one here is sort of restaurants and hotel and whatever. So we're going to have hotels and then nightlife here. There's a lot of hotels here. I mean, these are literally all like hotels. I mean, that is a cool... Man, that is an awesome looking hotel. There is a lot of hotels here. But the problem I always found with bog standard, as I like to call it, bog standard city skylines was the fact that there was always... You could... getting tourism was just impossible. It was so difficult to get tourism in that it was just madness. Now, I don't even know if I'm getting any tourists from these, or if tourists even come on trains. I'm assuming they do. But it was so difficult to get them in. You just never seem to happen. But I seem to be getting loads of people coming through here now. I don't know. There's like not that many people actually here. You, unfortunately, good sir, are going to have to leave, though. I'm very sorry, but you are going. I'm just going to put trees in here instead. Or just like a pathway or something. I don't know. Go then. There we go. Yeah, everyone seems to be coming out of here. It's very bizarre. What happens if I just do that? There you go, that'll do. I can put a tree down there, actually. I can stick a tree in that little bit here. What do these things do? There you go, look. We'll just add these to make it look nice. We'll have them down there as well. Come on. I know you can go in here somewhere. There we are. Alright, you crazy bastards. What's going on? Okay. So we've added a chunk of hotels and some little restaurants here, I think, by the looks of it. Little stores and restaurants and stuff with a real insanely high-rise hotels going on. And then here we have some bars and clubs and stuff. So hopefully the hotels and the bars and clubs will sort of have a conjoined sort of thing going on there. However, I do think that these guys are kind of pointless being here as well. Not going to lie, you're kind of pointless. So we're going to change them over to... well, they'll change over by themselves anyway. So that's that sort. So we have to now adapt our city to... We have to adapt Chayification into this sort of city with additional stuff. I mean, it's not just... I mean, look, you got all these down here. This area here would be almost perfect for to add like all these jetties and interesting things. The problem is, I don't actually know how these connect to anything. I don't know if you have to put pathways or... I'm assuming it's just pathways. I mean, I don't know. There's no obvious way of doing it. However, we do need to update all of our districts. They're all a bit skew-whiff and all over the joint at the moment. I mean, like, look at it. We've got all these houses that we've added, none of which are joined onto anything. Like, I mean, like this, for example. All of this here is just nothingness. We need to add all this on. We're just going to add on to here for now. Because I don't need anywhere else at the moment. We're just going to add them onto here. I mean, like these as well. I mean, like, these aren't doing. Same with. Whoa! We've got a megalopolis, guys. We can now get monuments, which is pretty awesome, and an international airport. That's lovely. That there is lovely. Okay. No, back to 3. Cool. Got some more speed going on now. So who works here? I'm assuming it's working fine. I'm assuming I won't get a meltdown. I hope I don't get a meltdown. Put it that way. Now, people still seem to want housing and stuff like that. So we are going to deck the halls with loads of housing. La 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 la. I mean, most of this you've got. I mean, tempted to increase this Concord Park to this surrounding area here as well to get a bit of a bigger influence. If I bring it around there as well. Going to add some more clubby sort of areas here. I mean, this is primarily, I mean, there's quite a lot, you know, there's a lot of houses around here. And this central part here is going to do well just for standard stuff and then follow with other stuff. So, I mean, this area here is definitely going to need some more work. But I do really kind of want to add, to get over here. The problem is, I have big bloody train lines in the way. So the only way I'm going to get over there is to have a bridge that goes over here. And I want to start, because it's quite flat, that's what I'm thinking. It is pretty damn flat here. Obviously, except until you get down here. But I'm thinking maybe big tourism sort of area here. Maybe add another train station up here. I could easily get a, you know, a tourism port added, I hope. Can I add a tourism port up here? Harbour. I can add a harbour. That's right next to the freaking shipping lane. Harbour's in here and everything, so we can get real sorted down here. So I'm going to try and add a... you there. Try and add a... what are you? What are you? No, you flipping dog park. Move over one. That's probably not enough. But move over at least one. Not enough. You dick. Sorry, man. Goodbye. Because I need to build. We need to go up one, don't we? So we're going up one. We're going up one. Up and over. Oh, wow. Will that really let me go over it? Oh, wow. It's a lot higher than I initially thought. Okay, then. Oh, maybe. Can I go under it? Oh, I can just go under it. Even better. Even better. So, can't go that point, because there's obviously a thing there. I can go here, though. And then that can go straight over. That's literally marking straight over. Oh, yeah. We need to have 2, don't we? We need to have a double. It needs to be a... Can I get it? Unless we have just one in the middle. Go for double. No, we want double. Thing is, a double's not quite symmetrical. Can't be dealing with it. So we're going to have the one in the middle. Boom. Future tourism zone is beginning. Okay. Now. No idea. Literally no idea. Where, how, when, what, and why I'm adding this massive... well, it's not even massive yet. It's not even done. It's not even grown. It's not even anything at the moment. But we're going to try and add like a tourism sort of zone going on up here. So realistically, it just kind of has to be a dodgy shape, really. We want to just... it doesn't have to resemble anything. For the time being, it's a big circle. Which isn't very circular. And this random bit here. Which, in all fairness, I kind of want to lower this just to get the... Which one's lower? Do I just right-click? I do. I kind of want to lower that just to get the water in there. I feel like there should be water in there. There's a bridge, man. There needs to be water for a bridge to be there. Which will warrant the necessity of having a bridge. It's got to be like an alcovey sort of thing going on. There, look at it. Wonderful. Much better. See, now we have water going there. Now it seems, you know, there to be a reason that that's there. Anyway. Any bloody way. No idea what I'm going to have of it. I literally cannot decide. So I think in the middle, I reckon what we might do, we might have a big bit in the middle which covers things like... so I could just build like a roundabout in the middle and then just build around the roundabout. If that makes any sense. Build around the roundabout. Build around the roundabout. Build around the roundabout. Okay, so we're going to have our roundabout sort of like that. That is going to give us a bit more in the leeway. Okay, so we want to have... Do we want big lanes I'm feeling big lanes at the moment, guys. I'm feeling it. Maybe big fancy lanes, like these sort of lanes, though. See, the only downside of having stuff like this is these are pretty damn small. They aren't anything in particular. They're kind of small. But that's not terrible. That's not terrible. We can deal with that. We can deal with that kind of stuff. We're gonna get them over there, and we're gonna upgrade these little points as well. So in the centre, we'll have our main bits and boobs. And then I think we might try and get some more circularness going here. It's almost like a big target, really. Even though I don't... it's okay. It'll do. We've got one major way in. But we are going to try and tourist the shit out of it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to tourist the absolute shit out of it. Okay. So. Let's give this a go. Let's go out here by there. See if we can bring it... Get it to look okay by doing it like this. Why lock it? That's not too bad. It's going to look a bit odd, but it ain't too bad. I think it doesn't really help that the shape is a bit funky as well. But we're still like almost getting loads of space though. We're getting a really good amount of space. Okay, so we're going to have... Just going to do the inside for the moment because the outside can always be housing for people who actually work in these hotels and stuff. Nope, that bit not good enough. Come on, stick to it, stick to it. Yay. Yay. Alright, so what has happened there? Oh, what am I doing? What a bloody fool. Chay, you buffoon. Orchard Heights, that sounds very fancy. Come on. Good, right. Do the middle. Just fill it in. Right, so now, this center point, we want that to be the main part. However, we also want it to be spreading slightly around the middle as well. So we kind of want it to go out more to like there-ish. Hopefully we'll cover those points, but we also want the outside, like all the hotels and all that kind of shit, be spread out slightly more as well, so it catches the middle ground. Sweet! Excellent. That's that. Oh, it kind of has this funky lighting effect. Like, whoa! Okay. That was weird. But, yes. Let's get... So, we can now start to try and add... I mean, we're definitely going to have one of these here. This is a definite. We are definitely having you there. You are definitely existing up here with us today. Oh god, yeah, I've not got any of this flipping... I need to get power up here as well, don't I? So... Right, so I need to just go mental with these so it covers everything. Lovely. Straight across the middle, these ones. So, and also bring you down there. Fantastic. We are just going to go ahead and do some of the edges as well. To make life a bit simpler in the long run. It's all about planning ahead, guys. All about planning ahead. Where is... Yeah, there it is. Alright, we need power lines as well now. So... That ain't going to stretch, is it? Bularks. Now, I wanted it. I don't really want to be going over these. These things are massive. They look ridiculous when you go up really hard. I think I'm going to have to. I don't think I have much of a choice. That'll do. Okay, so let's get these going on. Bring it down the side of here. Just to there for the time being. Because I will stretch it this way, but I need to figure out where everything's going first. We'll do it now. What are we going to say? You're only going to do it anyway, so just do it now. We just want... This could just go straight up. Already getting rid of that. Skills. Right, so we have an entrance, we have water. That's that bit pinged off. Now, the question is, I don't really know how these things all work. I see, I feel like we should have a pier next to here, but it seems like to dwarf it. I may have them further down, so there's more here. But these aren't beaches. I don't know how to create a beach. I don't know if I could just lift up the land and kind of hope that it brings a beach with it. But you see, this isn't beachy. This is just sort of land. I don't want. Maybe it's the climate. I don't know, but we'll try it. We don't necessarily have to have them. It's just nice to have this kind of thing up here. Right, let's try and fill it out. Let's fill it out. Now, do I use big? Do we go big? I think I will. Yeah, I think I will, because I got nice spots. All of this is going to be that. We're even going to have these guys. Like so. Be like a slot every now and then for this at this point. We haven't actually added the things yet, have we? So this part was going to be entertainment. This part was going to be like hotels and shit. Obviously, I can bring down. I feel like these are all going to be really expensive. As it gets, I think what we'll do is we'll do the main point here, and then we'll have lesser industry around the outside. Not industry. Commercial around the outside. As this might lure in, you know, the cheapskates, basically. Is what I'm trying to say nicely. Okay. Now that's that. But I think we do need to try and get some like parks and stuff on here. Just to raise the land value, really. Oh look, stuff building already. Bloody hell. Going up already. What are these? Are these hotels? A grand hotel. Wow, none of it's power though, but I can't, it's because there's keep building, goddammit! I definitely feel like we should have a taxi rank outside. But we're going to make it look all pretty and nice shortly. I just kind of want to get everything kind of sorted out, but we need some form of like niceness going on in here. We need to make it look good. Okay, we're gonna have that there. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. We'll just have to wait until we get everything building, because I've got no electricity down here at the moment. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get anything anytime soon. Still not really built down here. There's nothing gonna grow further down, really, is it? Okay, let's do, because this is part of it as well. We'll just add them on as well. But I am definitely going to need to just bring. I think what I might, for the time being, I'm just going to bring that straight across, just to get it powered, because this will power the whole lot. Then it's power the whole bloody lot. Power the whole lot. So we're here at Lafayette Hills, and Orchard Heights, which is the nice, fancy area which we're building at the moment. Although everyone's already getting ticked off for not coming down here. May have to put some office sort of buildings around the outside to try and... Because everyone seems to want freaking industry at the moment. They're all going mental for it. Right, we're definitely going to have to go up. Do you reckon I can get a nice little Japanese garden? I reckon I can. And he reckons correct, people. Correctamundo. Right, I do think I should bring in the taxi rank, though. I reckon we should get our first taxi rank. I do also feel, though, it needs to be one way down here. So I'm going to have it going one way down here. The other way. Can't change that one. And then out that way. So people are almost forced to use these taxis, which we kind of want. We want people to use these taxis. Oh, man, look at all the... I think I'm going to have to put offices down. I genuinely think I'm going to have to. I don't really want to, but I can always change them. Screw it. I'm going to have to paint some offices down. People seem to want them, so we're going to give it to them. We have offices all around the outside for the time being. All the way up to here. I'm not going to bother that side. But they're shooting up. Okay, before we go, we obviously need to go mental with the old... We need to get this place looked after. So we're going to have to chuck down the old police stations. Trying to figure out the best place to put them. Probably going to be down here somewhere. This seems to join on everything fine. So we're going to add that fire station as well. And maybe even... Oh, that's not big enough. God damn it. I'm going to have to stick down probably a hospital as well somewhere. Unless I just use small clinics. I'm going to use small clinics for the time being. So we're going to have one sat there, which should join onto everything. And we'll have one this end as well. So there we go. I reckon that's going to be the end of this episode. So what have we done? Well, we've been introduced with the whole new section of this game, which is the whole day and night cycle, which is kicking in right about now. So we've tried to balance everything out. We've sorted out our freaking solar power thing. Now that's a thing, which is kind of annoying, but still pretty awesome. We've added loads of these extra... You know, we've tried to sort of convert some areas into pubs and clubs, which is primarily down here. I mean, you can tell by the red lights. It's basically the red light district down here. Of course, we had to add the nuclear power plant, which is our new feature. And more importantly, well, in fact, we added this. We have our little block of hotels, which is this part here. These are all hotels. This block here is just hotel madness, except from the this part here. Can these be upgraded? These are all low density, which isn't even more insane. And then we have some these areas here. Moving up here though, this is our main, this is our new tourist area, complete with this. But oh, here comes, is this our first set of tourists? 13 tourists, I think, or just passengers anyway. But yeah, our first set of people, fan-fucking-tastic. And there you have it. There is our new area. This is only going to grow, guys. Only going to bloody grow. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's been a long time since we've done a City Skylines, and I want to get back into doing these because I love building these games. I can sit on these games for hours. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Word of the video is... What should we call it? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. There we go. Oh, bloody hell is our word of the video. So please post that down below if you have made it this far. I'm probably going to change this to one way in all fairness. Please let me know you've made it this far and I will be highly grateful. So please don't forget to give us a like if you enjoy the video. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
What over there, peasants, and welcome to the video! My name is Mr. Chayification. Here we are with a quick update. Now, today's update is basically what the hell is going on this weekend. Now, this weekend, well, starting today, actually,